thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Now here is Anthony Volpe. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith makes the grab, one pitch and one out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here is Aaron Judge. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Chisholm, the runner at second with one away. And that one missing low.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Next offer in there for a strike. And that's strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Man, I got to think something is definitely off with his delivery right now. Already the second wild pitch that he's thrown in just the first inning. Not a good sign.
One away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
I got one ball, one strike.
That one missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And downstairs, Giancarlo Stanton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs with a runner at third. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in now, looks at that one inside. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. And on the mound today, Garrett Cole.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one fouled off.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at first, one away. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Tap foul to plate. Betts off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for LA. We played an inning, no score. Back here in LA, top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Ohtani back to work. There's the strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And here's Paul
First
Goldschmidt.
baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there. And that is strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Off the mark there, and 1-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fought off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. Here comes Wells around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Dominguez at third. Cabrera over at first with 1 away. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Lake trying it. Looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott also throwing. Swings and misses, struck him out. To second, but way too late, safe there.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ohtani will depart, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Alex Vecchia.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. You want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, Will Smith to the plate.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
First pitch misses. Movement in the bullpen, Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Weaver getting loose as well. And the 1-0. And fouled off. Next pitch is inside, 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. 2-2. And it skips into dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
No outs.
Max
Runner at first.
Muncy.
And next for L.A., Max Muncy. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
And that's downstairs. 2-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Inside, almost got him.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. First pitch, and he just misses. First and second here, no outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And here is Michael Conforto.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And ball 1.
No strike.
Smith at second. Muncy at first. 1 gone. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Oh, that's low.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That one lifted to left. Dominguez squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. The Cia, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Judge waits.
Oh, that's in.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Judge spoils that one. That misses the zone. Full count now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Up
Hits
next,
against a
for the
firm front
Yankees,
side,
the designated
and the
hitter,
hands just continue to
Giancarlo
carry
Stanton.
through the middle of the field.
One down. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Right through there for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Step off throw to first. Tag, and Bellinger is out. They picked him off.
Wow, that could be so tough. Left-hander with that leg. Picks it up and can dangle it in the air a little bit, and you're not quite sure. Really good move over, and you can't blame the base runner for getting picked off on that one.
This one popped up. Kim under it. And that is that. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Mookie
off
digs
for the
in here.
Dodgers.
A lot of times you're
Shortstop,
looking for a guy to
Mookie
get that
Betts.
tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge has it sized up, and out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Wells sizes this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
It's Freddie Freeman now.
Freddie
He was a
Freeman.
strikeout victim his first time. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fly to center his first time. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
But with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. Called strike right there.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score and they tie it. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Cole is done in this one. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Fernando Cruz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Fernando Cruz.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Walked his first time. And that's way high. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
You got 2 balls.
Runner
1
at second, 2 down. On the ground, Volpe throws to first in time, and they get the out on Smith. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run-scoring double, all even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Start of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Now 3-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Down. And there's the automatic. Up the middle. Betts on the run, sends it over to first. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Go-ahead run on base. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
This one could be trouble. Wells makes the turn at second, and he boots it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Really good
Let's
swing
win.
right there. He got a pitch that he
Jason
knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Alex Vecchia departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tanner Scott.
Number 66.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Tanner
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Stays alive. No outs. Runner on second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now
Perfect.
twice he's been hitting this one. First and second, no outs. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. RBI single his last time up. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goldie, the lead runner at second. Dominguez at first with no outs. That one hit to right. Pajes settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting shortstop Anthony Volpe.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. In the air, right field. Pajes sizing this one up and makes the grab, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got to
back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity, because that's when he pitches his best.
And now it's Max Muncy. He reached out and walked his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And And here is Andy Pajes. Gets under it and pops it up. Chisholm brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Michael Conforto.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Michael Conforto will climb in. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
And if you want to stick with me.